Top 10 games you won't be able to stop playing. This top 10 list comes with a warning. The games listed in the video are incredibly addictive, and you won't even notice that you spent the whole night playing. So, if you are a deadline-abiding citizen with a regular sleep cycle, be careful. This might change once you immerse yourself in the following games. Let's take a look at our list of 10 games, which just might make you lock yourself in a room for an entirety of summer holidays, with a month's worth of Cheetos and a pee bottle under your desk. 10. Warframe. Digital Extremes managed to create a game which encourages and properly rewards virtually endless grind. It may sound discouraging for some, but in effect, playing Warframe, you are always working towards something. Getting new blueprints, finding resources for crafting, or finding new mods to customize your playstyle. And the best part? It's really easy to either compartmentalize your playtime into handy half-hour bursts or spend your entire day running, shooting, slashing, or farming. It doesn't hurt that the game is phenomenally diverse in terms of gameplay. Each weapon changes how your combat goes, and each titular Warframe has a very different playstyle, from support through mobility or stealth to sheer devastation and any imaginable mix thereof. The point is, you can spend hours on end and be free to change pretty much your entire playstyle at the drop of a hat. 9. Grand Theft Auto 5. Unless you've been living under a rock or locked in your room eating Cheetos and playing another game from this list, for the previous decade, you have heard of GTA. Its 5th installation was a smashing hit and still hangs around the bestseller lists, for a good reason. The characters, including batshit insane Trevor, and their criminal schemes have found fans around the globe. But what makes the single-player campaign so appealing is its shamelessly sandboxy nature, allowing you to screw around Los Santos virtually to no end, driving around and looking for trouble, or trying your luck in a variety of minigames. The online multiplayer with a huge open world is another aspect of the game which will make you spend long hours in front of the screen. A shared environment allowing you to execute heists, compete against other players, pimp your ride, and engage in some good old PvP. Whichever mode you choose to play, there are hours upon hours of gameplay waiting for you to try them out. Number 8. No Man's Sky. Bear with us on this. Yes, No Man's Sky's launch was downright atrocious, and we can't blame you if it put you off the game. But following the release, Hello Games have been working hard to release a steady stream of significant updates, including base building, ability to meet other players, and travel together through the world. The No Man's Sky of today is what was promised before the game was released, offering an incredibly huge universe, offering enough planets and systems that most of them will probably not be discovered in our lifetimes. If you want a calming, colorful game about virtually endless space exploration, give No Man's Sky a chance. It's nothing like this weird thingy that got initially released. 7. Minecraft. Minecraft is the ultimate sandbox, which will take you back to the days of playing with Legos all day. Only now you have an unlimited number of blocks, and you don't have to put them back in their box at the end of the day, allowing you to create whatever you come up with. Your dream house? Easy. Taj Mahal? Sure. A replica of the entire King's Landing? Why not? This creative freedom, along with the survival game elements attached to it, will make you spend long hours in front of your computer. Number 6. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is the second of Bethesda's journeys to the weird and unfriendly world of Fallout. Featuring androids, weird faction politics, and probably the most negligent parent in the entire history of gaming, Fallout 4 has plenty of content to keep you playing for a long time. For one, it lets you build and develop your own settlements, complete with automated foundries. People have managed to create some pretty impressive contraptions, aided by robust modding community and multiple DLCs. There are also radio quests, providing possibly an endless stream of tasks to complete if you find yourself in need of more experience or at least incentive to explore some more. And with no real level cap in place, you can spend with Fallout 4 enough time to become a semi-literal god of the wasteland. 5. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Monolith was truly onto something when they created the Nemesis system for the first venture into Glum, Talion's journey around the land of Mordor, and then expanding it for the second game. A dynamic, procedurally generated list of personal enemies, thralls, and in the second one, allies, and a ton of fun to manage and game for greater rewards and emergent storytelling. If you choose to play these games, it won't be long before some Thrak or Gorik or any other guttural-sounding name becomes the bane of your existence, unwilling to die and always somehow finding a way to interfere with your actions. While not exactly difficult, the combat system is bloody and varied thanks to your nemesis's particular vulnerabilities and resistances, often requiring you to think quick and stack the deck in your favor before going in for the kill or subjugation. Spending time hunting Uruks and manipulating the orc hierarchy is a ton of fun. Number 4. Tetris. Depending on how the version you're playing is configured, the odds may be stacked in your favor enough to let you play virtually indefinitely. No other game on this list can boast about entertaining people for the past 30 years. And there's something to be said about the joys of simplicity. And it's fair and skill-based, so that it's already better than most mobile games you might play on your daily commute. Number 3. Destiny 1 and 2. Some may joke that Destiny is a high-budget, paid version of Warframe, but it's also a juicy, polished mix of Bungie's famed tight gunplay, visual splendor, and, in the case of the sequel, even a story and a sense of humor. Jests aside, Destiny can be a lot of fun for people looking for a great first-person shooter in science fiction trappings and a decent amount of RPG-like mechanics, like loot to add some spice to the preceding and justifying grind for levels, power, and gear. Finding the best equipment, getting all the exotics you're interested in, completing the raids and whatnot, peppering the solar system is going to take a lot of time. All of it spent with very satisfying guns. What's not to love? Number 2. Roguelikes and roguelites. Yeah, take your pick on this one. Steam has plenty of them. The Binding of Isaac is a good start. Heat Signature gets some talk too. There's also Dead Cells and the very stylish Don't Starve, mixing survival gameplay with roguelike principles. Whichever game you choose, you're in for potentially endless procedurally generated challenges. Depending on the one you play, you may keep a portion of your belongings upon death, or your only reward is the better understanding of the game, letting you maybe, just maybe, go even further than you did on the previous attempt. Number 1. Civilization 6. Sid Meier's Civilization, with the latest incarnation numbered at 6, is a legendary series of 4 times explore, expand, exploit, exterminate, about growing a civilization from a single city to a sprawling empire, capable of pursuing victory via peace, space exploration, or ruthless subjugation of other cultures. Although the single playthrough may not be endless, though nobody's stopping you really, there are always multiple cultures to try out, with new ones popping up in DLC every now and then. A lot of fun with diplomacy, and of course, there's the multiplayer. If you fancy growing empires from zero, Civilization 6 is your best way to start. So there you have it, our list of addictive games. Do you agree with our list? Has any of those games caused you to lose sleep and contact with your family? Or maybe we forgot to put your drug of choice on the list? Let us know in the comments, provided that you're not currently playing. And don't forget, if you ever need more gaming inspiration, our channel provides video game content on a regular basis. So don't be shy and subscribe.